Alright guys, I am actually back. And holy shit, that was a lot of repeating cutscene of this. Oh my god. Oh. But in anyways guys, all these little bugs and stuff aside, that was a Dragon Age Origins awakening for you. And what can I tell about this game overall? Not the game, the add-on. Once again, I will cover like the most important aspects for me. First of all, and the most important one, is the plot. Like, no matter what the game is, the plot is number one aspect for me. If the game has a good story, a solid story, like no matter what the graphics is, it is just intriguing, touching and engaging, and you simply want to know what's gonna be next and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, here the plot was a bit different structurally than from the normal Dragon Age Origins, in terms that we didn't know about the motives of either Mother or the Architect until the very end, but still it was a bit weird to me. And even though, like, how can I put it, even though I believe that I made the right decision regarding not letting the Darkspawn free will along with the Architect, surprised that my companions did not approve that, but still I'm strongly believe that I made the right decision. But overall the plot, it was good. Like, yeah, the majority of the part I still was kinda struggling of what the hell was going on and what was the motives, but the finishing lead was nice enough to cover up for all of the, I would say, unknowns up until this moment. Now, another important aspect, of course, is the gameplay. Like, to me, to my mage, it did not change too much, if I can put it this way. Like, I still was doing this, throwing the fireball, do the ice cone and controlling and stuff like that. Sure, like, there was of course a lot of the like new material, new contents, that what mattered to me, and also like the rune crafting and new abilities definitely added some new concepts and some new tactics to try. That was what was important to me, and rune crafting definitely was a good touch there, even though like the crafting on it like grew in the geometric progression as the higher tier it became. Like, the higher tier it became, the more difficult it was to craft the rune. Let it just keep it at this. Now, the plot was good, like not the outstanding one, like somewhere generic, somewhere, well, in a matter, I put it this way, unique. The gameplay was a bit improved, however, not in the way I thought. Like, yeah, new content is nice, but there was not any radical changes that would change the gameplay completely. But what I was absolutely disappointed on was my companions and dialogues themselves. My companions, other than Ogren, I did not grow attached too much to any of my companions. And the main reason for that was because there were so little dialogues in there. Like, I could have spoke to any one of them like maybe 3 or 4 times for the entire game, and that what completely threw me off. Yeah, dialogue cuts were definitely not in the best. Didn't do a huge favor for the awakening, that's for sure. Like, how would it normally do? Like, there were like less companions. Like, I sent understood the Templars and Justice to roam around, since I don't want his spirit to be in my party, you know, since I was looking at him from the perception of the mage, who is quite cautious with dealing with all the spirits from the fate. And you know, there were just 6 companions, but normally what you would think, the less quantity but more quality. However, it was a less situation where you have less quality and less of the quantity. So it was not improved whatsoever. And that was the major blow for me, guys. Of not being able to talk to my companions, to know a bit more about their past. Like, I understand this is not like a game itself, like it is just a add-on. But still, like, what an add-on is, what is the meaning for the add-on, guys? Like, I know that for everyone it has their own meaning. Like, for me it is of course like a new content which was there, and what was important to me is to make sure that the gameplay was polished, like the game itself was polished, more polished in this matter, you know what I mean? So unfortunately, very unfortunately, but BioWare did a huge blow on this part. Now, the quests, like what I was doing while we were not dealing with the Darkspawn themselves. Some of them were just, you know, very generic of collect some stuff and get your reward. Like, honestly, right now I cannot recall from the top of my head like which of them, cannot recall which of them like memorable, like, you know, if any of these quests are memorable in the matter, you know. I was still attached to my Grey Warden, and I was glad to continue her adventures. You know, even with this new and weird way, like, you know, dealing with the Darkspawn alone with the fact that the Archdemon was slain. That was another fact that completely threw me off. And yeah, guys, I know I am a bit tired. This is why I cannot get it from the top of my head. But definitely what threw me again, like not that critical but still, the bugs. Like dealing with them was literally a huge pain. And fortunately there weren't such critical bugs where I have to recall my earlier stuff and replicate. No, thankfully, but still it was very annoying to deal with, especially with this final bug with replicating mother dying. You know, stuff like that simply spoils the final impression of the game. You know what I mean? The same with Liliana's son. Like, I really liked her story, even though it was short, but this replication of the final cutscene completely spoiled the final impression of the DLC overall. And same here, this replication spoiled it in a huge way, if I can put it this way. But overall, guys, I see that the credits are coming to the end. That was the Dragon Age Origins Awakening. And I honestly and thoroughly hope that you have enjoyed our adventures in the Vigilskeep, in the city of the Amaranthine, and everywhere we have managed to be. So it looks like that our achievements stuff have fulfilled with these new achievements overall. And as always, guys, this is my only character. Mira is my only character, and that's all the achievements I have managed to get only with her. Now then, with Awakening out of the road, our next adventure would be the golems of the Amgarak. And I'm really looking forward to see what's this gonna be. Like, will I continue my adventures of the Warden, or it would be like a little bit of the spin-off, the side story? Well, the time will show. But for now, I hope you really enjoy this, guys, and see you guys in our new adventures with Mira the Mage. Bye!